Hello and welcome, I am Julie. I work for WhizTree, a SAP partner. I will guide you through this video, a demo for our Smart BI Manager product, certified by SAP. We have integrated 4 key areas responsible for BI data quality and overall BW monitoring. Reconciliation, data load, source ECC or CRM master data affecting BI reports and BW transaction data analysis. This product is designed to be used by business and your BI technical team. One destination for all your BI data quality and system monitoring needs. This is our BI Manager desktop dashboard. A mobile version for iPads and other tablets is also available. Here you can configure multiple BI systems and different functions within a BI system. The top line shows the overall status, green or red for each function within a BI system. The overall status for a function is the aggregated status of individual BI reports within a function. Each report has a status for 4 key areas: data load, master data, transaction data and reconciliation. Also you can see the weekly average status for last 7 weeks for different information areas within a function. If you need to broadcast any status message to all users, for example, why a status is red and someone is working on it, you can post it here. You can see 4 other tabs at the bottom. These are for historical analysis of BI data quality based on each key area. Let's have a look at the data load tab for some historical analysis. You can see weekly or monthly analysis for last 12 months for a function or individual reports within a function. Now let's go to the BI Transaction Data Analysis tab. Here you can check the BI transaction data quality trend, daily, weekly or monthly for a function or individual reports within a function for last 12 months. We can also check transaction data quality analysis based on classification of rules configured to validate the BI transaction data. Now let's go to the Master Data tab. Here you will be able to see the historical analysis of master data issues in ECC or CRM impacting BI for a function or reports within a function. Now the reconciliation analysis. Here you will be able to see the historical analysis of reconciliation for BI reports back to its source, ECC, or CRM. Now let's go back to the Summary tab. Let's check the detailed reports. There is a detailed error analysis report for each key area: data load, BI transaction data, reconciliation and master data. We will have a look at the detailed report for data loads. These reports are designed to be used by both technical team and the business. You can check data availability status for reports, info providers, or process chains. Data load status can also be checked against many other parameters available on the left. By now you would have observed there are two statuses, original and current. Original status is created by the application, current status is same as original status, unless modified from the Status Management app. Here you have Status Management app for data load and error stacks. Let's have a look at the data load Status Management app. In the app you can see the data load status for each report within a function. You can see exactly which process chain or info provider has not loaded data as planned. Here you have the option to change the dashboard status. For example, you manually loaded a cube instead of repairing a process chain. If you switch the status, an audit log is created against your name and available for all to see. Also, if you want to broadcast a technical message for all to see, you can do it from here. These detailed technical messages can only be seen from this app, not from the dashboard. If I go back to the data load detailed report and refresh it, you can see the current status of the waste management report has changed to green. We will now look into the error stack Status Management app. Here you can see the error stack details for each report by info providers and their error DTP. The error stack app has similar status management features like the data load status. The Error Messages button will take you to the detailed error records and their error messages. Error messages can be seen with number of affected data records. You can also see all the detailed error data records with their key figures totaled, which could help you reconcile BI reports. Now we are back on the dashboard. Let's have a look at the BI Analysis Detailed Report. Here you have similar features like the data load report to analyze BI transaction data errors for each report by info providers and other parameters. You also have the Status Management app with audit log to change the original status. Now we are back on the dashboard. Let's have a look at the detailed Master Data Analysis report. Here you can see detailed analysis of master data errors in source ECC or CRM affecting BI reports. You have several other parameters on the navigation panel on the left for error analysis. You also have the Status Management app with audit log to change the original status. Now we are back on the dashboard. Let's have a look at the detailed Reconciliation Error Analysis report. Here you can see reconciliation errors from source ECC or CRM to the BI reports. You can check the info providers not reconciling back to source. And you also have several other parameters on the navigation panel on the left for your analysis. You also have the Status Management app with audit log to change the original status. For each report you can check which info provider is not reconciling back to source ECC or CRM. From this app you can check the reconciliation report responsible for the status to check where exactly is the problem. Back on the Dashboard Summary tab. It's time to check out the backend where all configurations are done. This is the backend, built inside your BI like a standard SAP transaction. This is built in WhizTree namespace /WTD/. No Z programs are involved. The left panel will let you configure your BI architecture. The architecture definition follows the BW modeling principles advised by SAP Press. The key elements of the architecture are function, information area, ADM, EDW, report group and report. Here you configure the functions for your BI system. Next you configure information areas for each function. Now configure ADM for each information area and assign BW info providers to each ADM. Here in the info provider settings you can maintain relationship between different info providers for an ADM. There is a link for you to navigate and check the actual info provider in RSA1. Next configure EDW for each information area. This is optional for the application to work. However, you may need it for the application to document your complete BI architecture. Here also in the info provider settings you can maintain relationship between different info providers for an EDW. You can navigate and check the actual info provider in RSA1. Next step is to assign EDW to ADM for each information area. This is also optional. Now configure the report groups for each function. Next configure BW reports for the report groups and assign reporting info providers to the BW reports. We are done with maintaining the BW architecture elements. It's time to check the solution pattern map. Smart BI Manager documents your BW architecture graphically. Here you have multiple options to see the architecture map. You can view it for a function, information area, or a BI report. Let's see the architecture map for information area, management accounting. In the map you can see different architecture elements configured in previous steps. From here you can also navigate to the actual info providers in RSA1. If you are working on a report, you can see the architecture for that specific report. We are back to the Workbench initial screen. On the right panel you can see the configuration for 4 key areas: Data Load, Source Master Data Interface, Reconciliation and BW Transaction Data Analysis. Here you can configure the data load and error stack settings for the info providers you want to monitor. Next is Source Master Data Interface. Here you will be able to map Smart Master Data Manager rules created in Source CCC or CRM to your BI reports. Now reconciliation settings for the BI reports. Against each BI report you will have to configure BW reconciliation reports for the corresponding info providers. Next is BW Transaction Data Analysis settings. Here you will have to set up the rules to validate BW transaction data for info providers you need to monitor. We are almost done. As the last step we will update all configuration to the setup tables to be able to monitor the 4 key areas for BW data quality: Data Load, Master Data, BW Transaction Data and Reconciliation. That's it. Now we are back to the dashboard. Smart BI Manager fulfills all BW data quality and monitoring needs, designed to be used by business and the BI technical team. reducing your BI maintenance cost by 60 to 70%. This product is certified by SAP and will be delivered as SAP Add-On into your BW system. Thank you for watching this video. For sales inquiries or a more extensive demo of the product, please get in touch.